Hi guys, so this video is going to be about pin trading at Disneyland Paris. So we love pin trading at Disneyland Paris and it's so easy, and I'm hoping that this video will help you get an idea of how your family can start pin trading. So the first thing that we do is we buy our lanyards on Amazon. We do this because we find them to be a lot cheaper but still great quality. If you absolutely love the Disneyland Paris lanyards, by all means, buy one ahead of time. Buy one when you're there. But we think they're just as cute. So this is like the Lightning McQueen one we got, and I think it was like $3 on Amazon. I have a Belle one, and it was $5 because it comes with a pouch and this little key ring that's just the cutest thing ever. And then my husband's is the same. He has Iron Man, and his comes with a pouch as well as this keyring. So that's the first thing. The second thing you need is pins. We buy our pins off of eBay, but you need to be careful because some of the pins on eBay are scrappers and fakes. So if it seems too good to be true, it is. A general rule of thumb is that if it doesn't come in the original packaging, it's a fake pin. I know that's unfair and a lot of people are just selling their pin lots, but if you're paying $25 for 50 pins, that's fake. It's just fake. So don't risk it because you can't trade those pins. How you know if you have a fake pin is there's plenty of videos that you can find, but for example, around the edges will be rough or the color will be off. There's lots of Facebook groups. Just type in Disney pin trading and there's plenty of helpers out there who are really good at spotting fake pins. So what we do is we still buy them off Amazon, but we go to a pin seller who is selling packs of the booster pack pins, which is a pack of 4 to 5 pins in a set that all have a common theme. The one that we do is a mystery pack. So we bought 5 mystery packs, and we did this because we didn't want to buy a set that we knew that we were going to want. Because if you buy, for example, the Little Mermaid set, I knew I was going to want to keep Ariel, and that kind of defeats the purpose. So we ordered those. They took a couple weeks to get here, and when they arrived, to our surprise, they were all Disney Princess pins. Which was great for me. My husband and my son were a little bit like, meh. But that's fine. We took off the ones that we loved and we added them to our collection, and the rest are on the lanyards for us to trade. So we also have some pins that we ended up at the end of our trip last year that we liked, but then as the year went on, for example, the Winnie the Pooh pins that my son has, he's not really into anymore. So those are on his trading lanyard. We also, for my birthday, my son got me, they sell packs of mystery pins. They have different themes. So I got a BFF mystery pack and I got an Alice in Wonderland mystery pack. Out of both of those mystery packs, they each came with 2 pins, and they're in these black blind bags. So you don't know what you're getting. The Alice in Wonderland pins are on our pin trading lanyard because neither one of them were characters we love. The BFF one, we liked a Timon and Pumbaa one, so we kept it. But the I forget, is it Happiness and Sadness from the Feelings movie, that's on my lanyard to trade. So I'm just gonna quickly show you what's on my son's lanyard. So this is from the Alice in Wonderland. These are from last year. He got some emoji pins and the Disney Carousel. These were all from the mystery pin pack that we bought, and then some Disney princesses. And then I have the Feelings one, some emojis. She's from the Alice in Wonderland princess, Carousel, another emoji, and then more princess. And then my husband's lanyard, he has the Carousel. He's got the Carousel emojis. This is from Disney Store. Had a sale last year where they were selling pins for every year for movies since the Disney Store was open, and we wanted 2 of the pins on that pin pack, but we didn't like 0. So he is on there to trade. He got this last year from a cast member and he doesn't really like it anymore. And then these were obviously the same pin packs in Tiana. It was right there. So now that we have our pins, when you go into the parks, you are looking for cast members with black lanyards with pins on them, or they have a black, it's not really a bag. It's like it looks like a crossover bag purse, but it's just a flat piece of black fabric, and they'll have pins on that. We found that 90% of the time, the cast members that have the pin trading lanyards are in the shops. I feel like this is great because it distracts my husband and my son while I shop. And it's also kind of a good way to get my son to want to go through the shops but not want to focus on the toys that are for sale. Instead, I'm like, let's go pin hunting. And then he will go and try to find with Travis, he'll try to find the cast members with black lanyards, and I can quickly grab whatever I'm trying to grab. So that's one of the things we do. What you do when you want to trade a pin. So you go up to the cast member, and if they have it on their black lanyard, you say, may I look at your pins? And they'll always say yes, and they'll show you. If it's for a child, they'll get down at their level. It's great. My son absolutely loves pin trading with the cast members. They're so nice and they're so sweet. If you find a pin that you want to trade, you say, okay, may I have your Merida pin? And they'll say yes, and they'll take it off their lanyard, and they put the back on the pin. That's a really important rule. So then you trade a pin on your lanyard. And then that's it. You can trade 2 pins per cast member per day, and that's really the only rule that there is about that. Do warn your children ahead of time, because some of the cast members have their own personal pins on their uniform, and this is pins that they really liked, or they're theirs. They're not Disney's. The cast member lanyards, the black ones, they belong to Disney. It's part of their cast member costumes, which is why they trade them. The ones on their lanyards, they may want to trade with you, but it's likely that they're there for a specific reason because they really like them. So we just tell him not to expect to get any on the costumes. Don't ask for them. You can say you like them and they're beautiful, but don't expect to trade them. So that is our how we do pin trading at Disneyland Paris. I hope that I kind of gave everybody a little idea about how you can pin trade at Disneyland Paris. There's also a special store that is open on the weekends. I know it was only open on the weekends when we went last March, because I know we go in the off season. I don't know if it's open at other times, but they have like a pin trading board, I guess, in the shop. We never saw it, but hoping to this year. Also, you can also pin trade with other guests, but we don't do that because it's kind of intimidating to go up to somebody and be like, hey, can I see your pins? Because you don't know if they're like us and just wear pins that they want to trade, or if they are wearing pins they want to show off. So you could do it, but we just choose not to. So yeah, hope everybody has a great day.